Well, yesterday went very fast. I guess it was all that adrenaline from announcing the news that we're moving to Canada. The mind does incredibly strange things, and this is an example of the sort of things that I'm thinking about. I mean, they're not really that relevant in the bigger picture. It is amazing what you think and what you worry about. Good morning. So that was a crazy day yesterday, and today is really about reality. There's a couple of things that really concern me, and I'm going to share them with you. So the first thing is the cost. So this is a real issue. If you have, like us, and you've built up stuff, things you're comfortable with, like your sound system, and it sounds really petty. Let me show you. So things like your coffee machine, really nice coffee machine. Love it. Plays music. I mean, coffee machine play music. You switch it on. Wash machine. It's old, but it plays music. And everything does stuff, has a purpose at the minute. It plays music, or it looks good, or like my sound system. Speakers can stay because they are not an issue, but things like my OLED TV, my amplifier, my Sky, my Xbox, my piano. All this stuff runs at 220 to 240 volts. Now in Canada, everything is 110. So that means that everything I have isn't going to work. Now, that is going to cause a massive problem. Another huge problem in terms of money. That is indeed my 1-year-old Q5. So it's got tech pack, really lovely. I thought that was my car that I was going to keep. It was the car that was gonna, for the family, and it's a great family car. We're gonna keep that forever. I looked into shipping it out to Canada, so you can ship a car out to Canada and have it there if you're working for a year, but after a year you have to send it back. Costs £3,000 to send out, and it costs £3,000 to send back. It's absolutely pointless. Now I've got to sell that car at a massive loss. So the reality is starting to set in terms of costs and logistics. It's not put me off, because ultimately I have to balance things up and think, well, what's more important? Is it the experience? Is it the life thing, or things, stuff which you can get anywhere at any time? But these things that I have, I know it sounds silly, but they become my little comfort thing, where I'd sit and watch, football, movies, listen to music. I know I can do that anywhere. That's not the point, but you get attached to certain things. You build a lifestyle, especially when you're nearly, as I said yesterday, we're both kind of settled. And as a student, I think it would be a lot easier. If you were emigrating as a student, it would be so easy, because you wouldn't have necessarily the static possessions or things like static. I mean, like a hot tub. Can't take that. I know it's first world problems, right? Don't get me wrong. I get that it's all lavish and it's great. Brilliant to have, but sometimes I just feel like, yeah. So these are the challenges I'm facing today. It's an up and down, I have to be honest. I'm so excited. We are going, there's no two ways about that, but it's the big choices now, and the finances are just going to be absolutely crushed in terms of costs. So there's so many other costs, like shipping costs, to get our stuff out there. Now stuff, I'm talking about a bed maybe, or things, I feel it's important to take things out that are comfortable, things that we like to have in our lives, you know, Christmas decorations or things that have sentimental value that make it feel like home from home. But even the shipping costs are, you know, you're looking at £5,000 to ship stuff out, 6-week lead time, and yeah, insane. So reality's setting in. I'm starting to, as I said a while ago, I'm going up and down with things now emotionally. It's kind of like, wow, you know, we've announced that we made it public, and yeah, this is it. Big choices. So if you know everybody wants to buy a car, oh, my iMac. I've got to sell my iMac, you know, it's kind of like being my main editing tool for photography. Guess what? It's 220 to 240 volts. It won't run in Canada because the transformer's inside it. It hasn't got external power cable. So that's got to go. Yeah. So if you know anybody who wants to buy this stuff, hit me up. But on a serious note, it's kind of like, it's now getting massive choices, things that you leave and just say we didn't like it and we wanted to come back, and then we have to buy all the stuff again. It's like you just literally setting fire to money. It's all about. And the thing is, I feel like inside I know I'm not over materialistic. I'm genuinely not. I could quite happily go and sit somewhere by myself and be at one with nature, and I don't mean in a very hippie way. I just mean kind of sit there and chill out and enjoy the peace, the tranquility. But at the same point, you know, money does matter. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, and I shall catch you later.